So Parker Finn signed a deal with Paramount, all but confirming that Smile 2 is happening. So let's talk about that, what they could do, what they should do, how this could potentially become a franchise, because I see a lot of possibility in this. So let's get into it. So Smile's been out for 6 months. I'm going to be talking about spoilers in this video. I mean, it's been a while, but still, you never know. So I figured I'd put it out there. So this movie absolutely took the world by storm. A lot of people seem to not expect much out of it. I thought it would be a fun but kind of just generic horror movie when I saw the trailer. Didn't think much of it. Movie made over $200 million. Got pretty good reviews and a lot of people enjoyed it. When I first watched it, I liked it, but I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but I found a lot of rewatch value in it, and I've definitely enjoyed coming back to it. So I'm really excited to see what they would do with a sequel to Smile. This demon character is really interesting, very interesting design, and it's a little bit of a derivative concept, but nonetheless, it's still a very cool concept, and it could just be applied to so many different situations, different characters. There's a lot of ways to go about this. So it just lends itself perfectly to having a sequel and a franchise, having this demon haunt different people and explaining their different situations. I'd kind of liken it to A Quiet Place, where you could set an infinite amount of Quiet Place sequels and spin-offs in different families, different homes, and different places. See how just different characters deal with this situation, where they're dealing with the same situation, but they deal with it in a different way. And that's what I would want to see here. The end of the movie does set up Kyle Gallner's character to be the carrying on of the entity, one that's going to have to deal with it. And he's going to be armed with knowledge that Rose kind of just had to piece together and figure out along the way in the first movie. We already know the rules, we already know how to kind of escape it, but still it's difficult to escape it, and it's kind of hard to overcome it because of all these mental tricks that the demon plays on you. You don't really have your own agency, you don't really have control over it. Your reality is just completely altered, and that just makes it so difficult to escape it. Like we thought that it did at the end of the first movie, it could totally switch things up on him. So, you know, I'm not sure if they are going to focus it on him. I think they could do that. Or conversely, we could just have it begin with a totally separate character. Maybe Kyle Gallner's character is now in jail because he killed somebody to pass on the curse. There really is just an unlimited kind of amount of ideas that you could do with this concept and the curse in general. It would be interesting to see someone who's not very attuned with mental health at all, doesn't really understand it, and maybe questions if they're going crazy. Not that there's a demon, maybe just someone who isn't like kind of in tune with that sort of stuff. There's just a ton of possibilities. I also like that they are bringing back the same director. That gives me hope that they will kind of want to have some sort of continuity, because in most cases, sometimes they will just bring on a different director, someone who's not really that passionate or just does it for a paycheck, different cast and everything. And that usually results in a sequel that's not very good, or, you know, not made with a whole lot of passion behind it. So I'm psyched to see where he brings it next. Smile 2, are you guys excited to see it? Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Have a good one.